Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Helpful Hubby with Sean. I hope that you enjoyed our last episode where we took care of some annoying smells in your vehicle. Today we're going to do another little detailing part on the vehicle, which is quite often overlooked because it actually involves getting down on your hands and knees. So without further ado, let's go to the garage and let's get after it. Okay, we're out here in the garage. You're going to need two items. Now, they're relatively inexpensive. You're going to need obviously your tire dressing, and I prefer to use the Helpful Hubby tire stuff. And you're going to need a sponge of some description. Now, this is actually happens to be a grouting sponge that you can pick up at your local hardware store for a couple bucks max. You can probably buy them at a regular cheapo store for less than that. The reason why I like the sponge is two reasons. It actually holds some of the product, and secondly, it's relatively easy to clean with some soap and water when you happen to be finished. Alright, so here's our mag wheel, and as you can see, the tire is fairly dirty from the last drive after got on some gravel roads there. So all I'm going to do, a lot of people will just take and spray the entire tire. Now the problem with that is the product that you're spraying is actually getting all over your nice mag wheel. And if you don't happen to buff it off your mag wheel, it actually will collect dust over time, making it look absolutely gross. So what I'm going to do is I spray the sponge, and then all I do is I wipe the tire. And I can go right up to the edge of the wheel without actually getting it on the wheel. Done. Now, the other thing you can do too is you can actually utilize this for your mud flaps. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Alright, so here we're going to take care of our mud flap. I'm just going to simply wipe with the sponge all the way up the side. You want to do the bottom. Look at that, nice and black. So that was pretty easy. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a little bonus feature today. We're going to show you another little tip which probably you already own and have in your home. But before we can do that, we actually have to get into the vehicle. Here I am again. Man, that stuff's working pretty good. Okay, so all I'm going to use is one of these, and you can buy these anywhere. And all I use them for is cleaning out the vents and the dust on the dash and the radio controls and all the stuff that you really don't want to have to wipe around. Alright, so here's our dash. So all I do is, my vents are fairly large in this vehicle here, but yours might be a little smaller and thinner. But as an example, here's the CD, so I just simply shove this in there to collect the dust, wipe all the controls around. Same with this vent in all three. You can even use it for your dash. Now, I mean, my truck's pretty clean inside because of this. And then you can use it around little nooks and crannies that you wouldn't like to normally clean in. So, there you go. That was a free tip for today. So I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. It's pretty straightforward and simple, but you know what? As far as I'm concerned, mag wheels make the vehicle, and if your nice black tires are dirty and gungy, so much for your fancy wheels that you put on your vehicle. So take this simple step. Don't spray your wheels. Don't get all that overspray all over that you have to clean off. Use a simple household sponge and make it look real. Once again, as always, be a helpful hubby.